Oh, say does.
Put me on top, city on.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. A look at the Bulls starting lineup. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. The guard set is White alongside Levine. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Williams is out there with Green, and it's Lively in at the center. In recent years, we have seen some unexpected teams, Richard, get off to hot starts. Why do you think that is?
Well, even if the front office is going a different direction, the players and coaches are not. Players don't care about a high draft pick. Players are out there making sure that they can be in a position to stay in this league.
Levine against Irving. And here is Williams. Williams, a screen on White. Doncic kicks to Williams. It's good from long range. Williams has got the opening basket of the game for the Mavs.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Bean passes to DeRozan. He can't get it to go. Great tee that time from Green. The pass to Lively. Back to Green. Dallas moving the ball around. From 13. Yep, that one goes in there.
From mid-range, Irving is so consistent. He can hit that shot whenever he needs to.
RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
Now here's Levine. 23 points his last outing, and it's good for 2.
Credit to Levine. Not an easy hoop, but total focus on his shot helped out.
Doncic against White. Irving dishes to Doncic. Passes it to Williams. Williams with the defensive effort.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And the shot goes down.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Here's Irving after the Bulls pick up 2. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Levine to the middle. Here's Williams. Rebound by Williams. Dallas leading by 3. Here's Irving. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 6.
Irving has such a high IQ, including knowing exactly when to drive.
DeRozan surveying the D. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Dallas. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Now White after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Williams sends a screen for White. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. And it's DeRozan missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Doncic. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls, trailing by 5. They defeated Indiana in their last.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Here's Lively. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
So both teams making some changes here. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. DeRozan finds Drummond. That one drops for him.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Pass to Hardaway. Williams, a screen on Caruso. Hardaway passes to Williams. The shot will not fall. Nice D from DeRozan. Bulls trail by 5. Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
No, that's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Astudosunu. Shot clock at 6. DeRozan for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now Williams, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Powell dishes to Williams. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Dallas up 9. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Bulls trail by 9. So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Carter out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Levine in at the 3 spot.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Hardaway against Levine. Jacks up a 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Drummond with a screen on Hardaway. Levine against Powell. Bean passes to Drummond. Carter with the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Carter's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bulls. Mavericks leading by 6. The pass to Kleba. Levine against Hardaway. Passes to Pop. Irving looking over the floor. Here he goes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
The first one falls.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pass to Drummond. Levine against Hardaway. Back to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Now here is Irving. He's got 8. Outside Hardaway. Kleba sets the screen for Hardaway. Over Levine. And Hardaway gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 8. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Caruso. Craig with a screen on Irving. Caruso kicks to Drummond. With 1 on the clock. With the clock winding down. That one falls. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Outside Irving. No good from 18.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you.
And undrafted coming out of college, Torrey Craig has worked really hard to get here.
Yeah, I got to play with Torrey his rookie year, and look, he's such a versatile defender. Smart, great toughness. He takes charges, and if you leave him open, he will knock down a shot.
Good on the bucket. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
White looking around. Shoots over Curry. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Dallas leading by 5. Outside Irving. A 3-ball. Rebound collected by Levine.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The pass to Vucevic. Craig kicks to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. The drive by Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vooch setting a solid screen that gets things going.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there, all of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Green finds Irving. Doncic against Carter. Left side Irving. 6 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Nice D from DeRozan. White down low. He's against Williams. And it's White missing. Mavericks leading by 3. Now Doncic. No scoring in this one. Passes it to Lively. There's the screen. Pass to Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
His passing has always been a staple of his career. Not too many are better at dishing than Kyrie.
Carter dish it to DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
First one falls for him.
I like the leadership DeMar DeRozan provides for his team. He's a steady veteran presence out there on that floor. He can motivate his guys even in really tough moments.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Javon Carter. And he makes both free throws. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving passes to Lively. White against Doncic. There's the pick. Pass to Lively from outside the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
An interconference matchup. They faced these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
DeRozan for 3. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Mavericks lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Greetings all, halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
Offensively, they've been impressive, working together. You can tell this team has great chemistry. Kind of like us, here in the studio, but not quite at that level.
And that's not meant to be an insult. Some would say our chemistry is, how did you put it, Shaq? Unmatched. And let's switch gears for a second, checking out social media. And we have a question from the epic bearded one for the panel. When was the last time you wore spandex, Shaq?
Well, epic bearded face, thanks for the question. Believe it or not, I'm wearing spandex right now.
What? Like under your suit? Wow. You think you know someone.
Don't knock it, Ernie. You should forget that suit and just wear spandex. I have them on as well.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Williams, and it's Lively in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Just another night at the office for Kyrie. What an incredible offensive talent.
Right the pass to Levine. Clock at 4. Outside Williams. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On its way from Irving for 2. Knocks down the step-back J. And now it's an 8-point Maverick lead. Levine against Irving. Levine kicks to White. Left side, DeRozan. And that one is off. Great D that time from Green. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. On the wing, Doncic. Light covering. Doncic, no good.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Levine with it. He's picked up by Doncic. DeRozan on the wing. And the pass to Vucevic. Over in the corner, White. And again, Chicago. No good. Mavericks leading by 8.
And when it comes to Kobe White, a young guard who shoots with assertiveness.
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg. And when he's out there, his teammates encourage him to shoot the ball because they know how hot he can get.
Now here's Levine. After Luka Doncic's miss, Williams gets the bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Irving for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Levine kicks to White. Pass to Vucevic. On the wing, DeRozan. Now here's Vucevic. He's guarded by Williams. White, wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And now just a 3-point Maverick lead. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
There's no end to the ways Doncic can score.
Bulls trail by 5. Outside Williams. Outside Levine. And there's the drive. Count it. That's 7 points for Zach Levine.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Inside, here's Irving. And Levine with the block.
When you got bounce like Levine, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
Here's DeRozan. Williams, a screen on Green. Here's DeRozan. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Irving, good.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Now here's DeRozan. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Missed inside.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Green kicks to Doncic. Levine against Irving. On the wing, Doncic. He has 5. Really left alone that time. Doncic has got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Alex Caruso comes in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Carter in for White. .102 left to play in the third. Pass to DeRozan. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Green finds Kleba. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Powell. 6 to shoot. Doncic left side. And they double up Doncic. Count that one. And that's 10 points for Luka Doncic.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here is Carter. Drummond dishes to Carter. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Doncic. Doncic bullies the D inside.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Alex Caruso out there with Carter. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Irving for three. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter looking around. Now the pass to Caruso. Here's the teardrop. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Caruso's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Bulls. Dallas leading by 13. Irving with the ball. Driving in. Powell trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 21.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Drummond sets the screen for LaVine. Oh, good on the triple. Dallas shooting an efficient 53% from the field. A steal. Carter outside. Kicks it to LaVine. Back to Carter. 5 to shoot. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Irving. To the paint. Here's Curry. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Curry's got his first bucket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Drummond finds Carter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Outside Irving. Outside Williams. Passes it to Curry. Powell with a screen on Carter. Curry outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Bulls trail by 14. And Levine, here we go. And Levine with the slam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Dallas calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Kobe White in for Carter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. Irving kicks to Hardaway. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lively the pass to Hardaway. And good that time. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And DeRozan, here we go, and the shot is good.
He's been doing that since he first came into the league. DeRozan, his ability to get to the rack at will is unmatched.
Pass to Kleba. He dishes it to Hardaway. Lively the pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. DeRozan against Hardaway. Over Hardaway. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from DeRozan.
Living in this area on the floor, DeRozan loves that mid-range game, and honestly, for good reason.
The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's DeRozan. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Mavericks leading by 10. Irving passes to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
DeRozan against Hardaway. And it's DeRozan missing. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Levine feeling it out a bit. Vucevic, a screen on Irving. Pass to DeRozan. Over Kleba. White dishes to Vucevic. It's White on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Levine against Irving. And the Bulls with another miss. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic against White. Nobody near Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Vucevic, a screen on Irving. Levine passes to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Great screen by Levine. Better IQ knowing how to roll to the basket.
And here is Irving. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.